as always, we'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I think I'll start us off with the pledge. I think it's be the first time. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you for the dramatic lighting. I was going to say that better be the last time. There's supposed to be a spot. The spot didn't come on. Okay, roll call. Would you care to take roll call attendance, please, Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Egan. Commissioner Johnson. Commissioner Martin.
Here.
Commissioner McLean.
Here.
And Chairman Shackleton.
Here. Additions, deletions, and agenda approval. We just have one addition.
I'd move in addition to under 10B regarding former Commissioner Ruth Johnson.
Okay, why don't you just, if I may suggest, make that, we'll approve the agenda with that addition.
Okay, I'll
do that one
I'll
motion.
move that we approve the agenda with the addition of 10B.
Okay.
I'll second.
Motion made and supported. We approve the agenda as submitted with the addition of 10B, a resolution for former Commissioner Johnson. Is there any discussion? All in favor vote aye.
Aye.
Opposed vote nay. Motion carries. We have 3 sets of county board minutes. We have a regular board meeting on November 14th, public hearing, 2 public hearings of November 14th, the MEDC grant and the FY 2017 budget. Those are on page 1, 43, and 44 of the packet, and we can take those all in one motion.
I'd move that we approve the 3 sets of minutes as presented.
I'll support.
Motion made and supported that we approve the 3 sets of minutes as submitted. Any discussion? All in favor vote aye.
Aye.
Opposed vote nay. Motion carries. Correspondence received in the clerk's office on page 45.
I move that we acknowledge the receipt of correspondences and in the clerk's office and forward them to the various committees as appropriate.
I'll support.
Motion made, we acknowledge correspondence and forward as appropriate. Is there any discussion on the motion? All in favor vote aye.
Aye.
Opposed vote nay. Motion carries. Mr. Chairman, the administrator's report. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped public comments. Public comments. Would anybody care to speak under public comment at this time? Sure, that'd be fine.
Okay. My name's Carol Dodson. I'm here to thank 2 of our elected officials, Mr. Don McLean and Mr. Jim German. Both of these men helped me with a stressful situation and resolved it quickly and fairly. My relief at having this situation resolved was enormous, and I will be forever grateful to have had their help. Don McLean is hardworking, honest, ethical, and totally dedicated to helping his constituents. He made every effort to get all the details of the situation and brought it to the attention of Mr. Jim German. Mr. German discussed the situation with his employees and considered the information and told me in a phone call that he had decided in my favor. This is the situation with the cats. I'm not sure. Anyway, hearing these words was a huge relief. Mr. German's trust that I would care for my cats meant a great deal to me and will not be misplaced. All the cats have been fixed, had their shots, and been microchipped and have a forever home with me. Mr. German and Mr. McLean both went the extra mile for me. Both these men embody all the characteristics that we want to see in our elected officials: integrity, honesty, hardworking ethic, and genuine concern to do the right thing for their constituents in spite of any consequences or negative feedback. I also want to thank the board for keeping the policy on the animal shelter the same and voting the changes down. I think keeping the policy as it is crucial to fairness and balance in these kind of situations. Again, my heartfelt thanks to Mr. Don McLean and Mr. Jim German for taking up my cause and for the favorable decision. Thank you, and Merry Christmas to all.
Thank you, ma'am. Would anybody else care to speak on our public comment?
Good evening. Christina Dennison with the Chippewa Loose Mackinac Conservation District. Just wanted to come and invite you all to our annual dinner on January 26th. I have some postcard reminders here as well. And then please keep a lookout in your mailboxes for invitations as well that way. But we hope that one or two of you might be able to join us again. It's a great gathering, and we look forward to it every year and review our accomplishments. And thank you guys again for all your support of the Conservation District. So,
Thank you
it's all
very
right, I'll
much.
just leave these.
Sure, why don't you leave those, and
Thank you.
you might wanna take one off the top and give it to the soon-to-be Commissioner Savoy.
Yeah, there's a couple extra there too, and you'll get one in the mail as well.
All right. Anyone else care to speak under public comment? Okay, declare public comment period to be closed. Now, Mr. Chairman, your report, please.
Under the administrator's report, you'll see the War Memorial Hospital report, the Public Defender's report, the Department of Veterans Affairs report, and the Sheriff's Department. And in closing, it's been a very challenging year, a very challenging 9 years, and this commission and different commissions have accomplished a great deal. It has been my privilege to serve the citizens of Chippewa County and the county board. And from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all a very Merry Christmas.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your report. We'll move on to old business. We have nothing itemized under old business, so we move on to new business. The first one is Chippewa County Recycling Committee bylaw amendments. That's on page 58. We can talk about that now, or it'd be fine with me if we've just table it to the organizational meeting when we're going to be dealing with committees and appointments, but I don't care, it's on the agenda, it's up to you.
Why don't we just leave it, as you said, we'll table it until then.
Care to make that motion?
I would make that motion. Now, before I do that, could I make a comment?
Well, you don't get both ways now.
Well,
That's not fair. Either table it or debate it.
before I make the motion, okay? Because once I make the motion, I can't comment.
Well, but neither can us, so that's not fair.
Okay, the thing is that it's, an issue has come up over vacation. My wife went to a party, and the ladies were talking, and something that came out of that, there were 3 of the ladies, that it was a small party, 3 of the ladies said that they have quit recycling because of the situation when they sort their recyclables, then they take them to the recycling center, and they open the door, and they put them in the various doors, and then they look, and they see this huge pile of, where it's just pushed into a pile. And I don't know whether that's the way you handle recycling, but my wife washes all this stuff out, and we sort it, and I end up putting it in the various bins, and then we take it. I think people in the community if these 3 ladies are any indication of the sentiment in the community, we're not being effective. People are being disenchanted, I guess, by what's happening there. And I don't want to see that, because recycling to me is important. So, with that said,
Okay.
I will make the motion to table this until our meeting,
Okay.
organizational meeting.
Support?
Motion made and supported, and the issue, just so we're clear, the issue that you just mentioned isn't
No.
directly related to the issue in front of us, although you could argue it's indirectly related. All in favor of tabling this, vote aye. Aye, the issue is tabled. And let me just real quick, maybe we can get, somehow or another, we'll address this. Either we'll have them come down and speak, or I'll have you speak directly with them, but I know when you open the door, it doesn't look good. It's sort of like you're seeing the sausage factory.
Yeah.
But they're doing it, and they're being effective in how they're doing it. So, and the recycling is taking place. But yeah, it isn't pretty, and I don't think it's gonna change. We move to standing committee reports. The first one, I'm sorry? Oh, thank you. Item B, that we added to the agenda is a resolution in appreciation and recognition of Raymond Rudy Johnson. Commissioner Johnson resigned from the commission, effective date December 14th, because he took up his old position with the road commission, and the 2 conflict, so he did his resignation so that he could take up and plow the roads for us in the county. So he's no longer on the board, and this resolution is thanking him for his service.
I'd move that resolution.
Support.
Motion made and supported. All resolutions are a roll call vote. Would the clerk please take a roll call vote?
Commissioner Martin,
Aye.
Commissioner McLean,
Yes.
and Chairman Shackleton.
Yes, that resolution passes, and we do indeed wish former Commissioner Johnson well and thank him for his service. Standing committee reports, personnel equalization, transportation. That is that in here, Kelly, or is it separate? It's in the back. Let me see if I can find it.
Should be page 64, but it doesn't say 64. So it says 63, so if you want to.
7 pages from the back.
Is it before finance or after finance?
Before.
Okay. So I'm thumbing through here. All right, personnel. I'm on this board, and Commissioner Egan is the chair, and in his absence, I'll go ahead and give the report unless there's objection. The personnel, I get the whole thing. Personnel Equalization, Transportation, Health, and Human Services Committee. We met on, I'm looking at the policy, I need the minutes. Here we go. We met on December 15th. Members present, Connor Egan and myself. Members absent, none? Somebody must have been absent, right?
Rudy and resign.
Oh, Rudy, okay, yeah, that would make sense. It was moved by myself that we approve the agenda, that passed. We visited Personnel Policy 116. The committee received, reviewed, and updated personnel policy presented by the administrator to expedite the process of local government and save the county money. It was moved by Commissioner Shackleton, supported by Commissioner Egan, to approve the updated personnel policy that will show an update as of 12/19/2016 and forward it to the full board. On a voice vote, the motion carried, and I will so move.
Support.
Motion made and supported that the policy change be adopted. Is there any discussion or debate? All in favor vote aye.
Aye.
Opposed vote nay. Motion carries. The committee received a recommendation from the interview committee to hire Jennifer France as the chief public defender. It was moved by Commissioner Shackleton, supported by Commissioner Egan, to hire Jennifer France as the chief public defender effective January 1st. On a voice vote, the motion carried, and I would so move.
Support.
Motion made and supported that Jennifer France be our new chief public defender. Is there discussion?
Whenever as a student, you're not gonna find a more upright, ethical, harder fighter
All right,
for those who can't afford it.
thank you.
Very good choice.
Good. All in favor vote aye.
Aye.
Opposed vote nay. Motion carries. Administrator German noted that during a slow time of the year, Jenny Pierce has been cross-training at the Chippewa County Health Department. Due to a retirement there will be a vacancy, and administration wants to see if Ms. Pierce can fill in for a few months and see how many hours will be needed to actually fill that position. Administrator German noted that it requires a great deal of extra time and responsibility. He asked during this observation period and training that Ms. Pierce get a 1 pay grade temporary raise following policy 211. Chippewa County Health Department will pay for this temporary raise out of their budget. And it was moved by Commissioner Shackleton, supported by Commissioner Egan, to approve a temporary one grade pay raise for Jenny Pierce following policy 211, paid for by CCHD. On a voice vote, the motion carried, and I so move.
Support.
Motion made and supported. Is there discussion on the motion? All in favor vote aye.
Aye.
Opposed vote nay. Motion carries. A list of recent promotions was presented by the Sheriff's Department for informational purposes. No action was needed or taken. The Health Department requested to fill an RN position for the MIHP program. It is a self-sustaining position, presumably meaning that it generates enough revenue to pay for itself. It was moved by Commissioner Shackleton, supported by Commissioner Egan, to hire an RN for the MIHP program at CCHD. On a voice vote, the motion carried, and I so move.
Support.
Motion is supported and on the floor. Is there any discussion? All in favor vote aye.
Aye.
Opposed, vote nay. Motion carries. Commissioner Johnson had turned in his resignation, as I previously mentioned, to go back to work at the Road Commission. It was moved by Commissioner Shackleton, supported by Commissioner Egan, to accept the commissioner resignation dated December 12th, 2016. On a voice vote, the motion carried, and I would so move.
Support.
Motion made and supported that Commissioner Johnson's resignation be recognized and accepted. Any discussion?
I guess I'm gonna mention that Rudy, during his 2-year tenure, he's done a good job, and I've enjoyed working with him, and he's championed a lot of causes, and I think he did a super job.
Thank
I
you.
concur. Absolutely.
All in favor of the motion, vote aye.
Aye.
Opposed, vote nay. Motion carries. Administrator German noted that there are budget issues at the health department. Administration's looking into the situation. And it was moved by Commissioner Shackleton, seconded by Commissioner Egan, to adjourn the meeting. And with that, I would move that the minutes be accepted.
Support.
Motion made that the minutes be accepted of personnel equalization, apportionment, transportation, health, and social services of December 15th. Is there discussion on the motion? All in favor, vote aye.
Aye.
Opposed, vote nay. Motion carries. Next on the agenda is the finance claims and accounts meeting. Jim, you want to do that, or would you prefer not to?
Oh, we'll just go for it.
Okay.
Regular meeting, Chippewa County Board of Commissioners Finance Claims and Accounts Committee held on December 15th, 2016. Chippewa County Courthouse, Sault Ste. Marie. Chairman Shackleton, in my absence, called the meeting to order at 5:30 with quorum present. Those present were Mr. Shackleton, Mr. McLean, and Mr. Egan. I was absent. Others present: Jim German, Karen Sinkus, Lana Forrest, Margie Hank, Bobby Savoy, and Kelly Church. It's moved by Commissioner McLean, supported by Commissioner Egan, to approve the agenda. On a voice vote, that motion carried. There was no public comment offered. The committee did receive the Treasurer's Investment Report, monthly travel report, and visa statement. Committee reviewed one bid proposal received to do Chippewa County Health Department for this year 16, 17, and 18. It was then moved by Commissioner McLean, supported by Commissioner Egan, to approve the quote provided by Anderson, Tackman and Company to complete the Chippewa County Health Department audit for 16, 17, 18, the price $8,000 per fiscal year. Total contract price $24,000. On voice vote, that motion carried. Now it's so moved.
Support.
Motion made and supported that, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I do that. I thought I was jumping in on you there. Motion made and supported that the contract for, what services?
Audit.
Audit services, thank you. I couldn't come up with the word audit. Audit services for the Chippewa County Health Department be approved. Is there discussion on the motion? All in favor, vote aye.
Aye.
Opposed, vote nay. Motion carries.
Next was the renewal of net asset distribution contribution. The distribution of 51,163 and the proposed contribution for this year 2017 for property and liability insurance, including the Chippewa County Health Department. Because of outstanding reserves, the underwriters have to increase the county member loss fund deposits $50,000. Total premium for the year is proposed $253,171. It was moved by Commissioner McLean, supported by Commissioner Egan, to approve the, should that be the net asset distribution of $51,163 be returned for the county's loss fund, and approve the renewal and contribution breakdown as presented, the amount of $253,171 to MMRMA for the county's 2017 fiscal year property and liability insurance. On voice vote, that motion carried. Now it's so moved.
Support.
Motion made and supported that we approve the renewal and pay the renewal of the MMRMA insurance. Any discussion? All in favor, vote aye.
All right.
Opposed, vote nay. Motion carries.
Committee reviewed the special asset tax regarding parcel hashtag 051-144-200-50 325 Court Street, and to consider paying the bill full price instead of the annual payments until 2025. Moved by Commissioner McLean, supported by Commissioner Egan, to approve paying the city of Sault Ste. Marie that special assessment tax in full in the amount of $6,222.33 on the voice vote that. Motion carried, and I would so move.
Support.
Motion made, supported, that we pay the special assessment in full. Is there discussion? All in favor, vote aye.
Aye.
Opposed, vote nay. Motion carries.
MERS requesting clarification municipality regarding the service credit purchase request. New process effective January 3rd, 2017 will be implemented in order to opt out, stop potential liability to the county of service credit purchase provided forms so that the employees will not have the opportunity to purchase service credit. Moved by Commissioner Egan, supported by Commissioner McLean, to complete the service credit purchase provision form to eliminate the option for participating employees to purchase additional service on a voice vote. That motion carried. And I would so move.
Support.
Motion made and supported. And that again is to just take that one little benefit off for the future. Is there any discussion? All in favor, vote aye.
Aye.
Opposed, vote nay. Motion carries.
Bills and payroll had to be paid. Consequently, is moved by Commissioner McLean, supported by Commissioner Egan, to recommend approval of December bills and payroll as follows. The general claim totaling $204,472.15. Other fund claims of $397,580.74. Payroll of $451,748.55. Health Department claims of $495,202.53. For a total claims total of $1,549,003.97. And vouchers H1 through H306 on a voice vote. That motion carried, and I would so move.
Support.
Motion made and supported that we pay the claims and vouchers. Is there a discussion on the motion? All in favor, vote aye.
Aye.
Opposed, vote nay. Motion carries.
The committee then reviewed the year-end budget amendments. Moved by Commissioner McLean, supported by Commissioner Egan, to approve the year-end budget amendments as presented on a voice vote. That motion carried. And I would so move.
Support.
Motion made and supported to approve the year-end budget amendments. Is there any discussion? All in favor, vote aye.
Aye.
Opposed, vote nay. Motion carries.
There were no additional comments. It was moved by Commissioner Egan, supported by Commissioner McLean, to adjourn the meeting. I would move that we accept the minutes as presented.
Support.
Motion made and supported that we accept the minutes of the Finance Claims and Accounts Committee meeting of December 15th, 2016. Is there discussion on the motion? All in favor, vote aye.
Aye.
Opposed, vote nay. Motion carries. We move to number 12, Commissioner Report on Meetings. Is board representative or general comments?
Merry Christmas, everyone.
God bless us, everyone. Merry Christmas, and thank you for coming. Thank you especially for toughing it out and coming to be with us tonight, Commissioner Martin. And I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I would support. Or I'll make that motion.
Support.
Motion made and supported that we adjourn. All in favor, vote aye.
Aye.
Opposed, vote nay. This meeting is adjourned.
Enjoy your pen.
Anything that I can do to help you?
Yeah, would it be easier if somebody put their car on or anything?
Sure.
Yep.
I promise.
Thank you for my Christmas.
Oh, well.
Having all my kids and everything.
I'm very happy things were well.
It's great.
It was just, yep, it could be way worse.
I'm glad it worked out.
If it was melanoma, I'd be
There's
dead.
thunder around my house.
Really?
And then that's what you got. Get up in my little tree and sometimes.
Space is
But, you know,
Get it together. Have a good one. I'm going to bed.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome.
Merry
Thank
Christmas,
you.
Don. Have a good
Of course, I
Christmas.
said hi.
I'll do that.
Is that a record?
Stretch the truth. The lady didn't show up today.
Oh,
Holly didn't show up.
let's tentatively say like.
Yeah, there's no break.
Okay.
That's why I didn't make the
I gotta take that one